Well, I'm finally going to try to get started on my workshop that I've been wanting to build for years. I've never had a chance to start on it, and no time to do it anyway. But this is the area where I'm going to do it. And of course, I've got a lot of work to do. There's a whole bunch of metal siding that I was trying to save up. I was going to use it on the building, but I'm thinking about building it out of block now, so I'm not really sure what to do. I may use some block and then use that metal on some of it too. So, but like I said, I've got a lot of work to do before I can even get started on it. Like this tree right here's got to come out, and then I've got all this stuff in here that I've got to burn and get rid of. This was a stack of red oak logs that I'd planned on cutting up into boards with my Alaskan sawmill, and I never got to do that, so they're ruined. And here's a flatbed I was planning on building a utility trailer to put my welder and my fuel tank, which I got one fuel tank in the back of it now. But this is the area right here that I'm going to try to build my shop. But I'm going to take that rock wall back about 4 more feet, and then I'll have to get up on that bank and cut down some of those trees up there, because as you can see, some of them are just barely hanging on anyway. This little flat here was cut out years ago. The people that we bought the property off of used to have tour buses, and they parked the tour buses here. And then, you know, over the years it kind of got cluttered up after we bought it. Every time I needed somewhere to put something, this is where it wound up. But this area here is where I keep where we keep our goats, and you can see the little buildings up there. That's their houses. And then we've got the 2 Great Pyrenees in here, and they're supposed to be guard dogs for the goats, but they've never seen a person they didn't like, so I don't know if they would defend the goats against coyotes or nothing anyway. But since we've had the Great Pyrenees, we've never seen a coyote up here, so maybe just having them is enough. But, you know, like I said, there's several trees that's got to come down before I even start, because I'm afraid they may fall on my building after I get it built, and that would be a bad deal. There's already one tree up there fell about 2 weeks ago during a storm, and I don't know why, because it wasn't hollow or dead or anything. It just broke it off. So anyway, I've got a whole lot of work to do, and we'll get started with burning these logs, or trying to burn them. And then I've also got a pile of barn wood here that I had covered up with a tarp, and I got down here weed eating the other day and noticed that bugs and termites and stuff has eat it plumb up. I was hoping that keeping it covered up with a tarp would be, you know, enough to keep them out of it, but some kind of bug of something's got in there and destroyed it. And then I've got a bunch of 2x4s that piled up here. We took our metal roof off the house and put shingles on it, and they had these put down under the metal roofing for lats, I guess. I don't know why they spaced it out like that, but anyway, I'm going to get started with it, with these logs, getting them stacked up and burned. That's a pretty good little pile to get started with. I'll see if I can get it lit. I don't know. It's been really dry here lately, but it rained last night some, so I'm not sure if I can get that to burn or not. Some of these logs were half buried under dirt, so my dog's trying to get involved here. Both of them. I'm gonna see if I can get this box lit, and we'll see how it goes. I'll let that box burn a little bit and see if it catches up. If it does, I'll come back to you after it's burning a little bit better. I swear that hurts my soul to burn that wood, but I don't have any choice. I definitely got to get rid of them termites. So I expected there to be some boring beetles and stuff like that, and there was several of them. I tried to, right there's one. See it right there? Yeah, he's a cooking. Those things right there can really tear up some wood. Oop. That ain't got away. So that's burning pretty hot. Even those logs are burning, which shocked me as wet as they were. I was kind of hoping building the fire next to this rock wall would cause the heat to go back into the pile and make it burn hotter, and it looks like that worked. I can't believe how hot that is back in there. It's gonna burn up good. I just hope this end of the pile over here, yeah, it's burning good too. I was afraid how it slid to the left when I dumped it, it was going to miss the hot part of the fire, but it looks like it's going to be okay. Well, you can see that heat coming up from under that break in the pile and just circling back into the fire when it's going up. That's when you can tell a fire's really hot, is when the smoke starts pulling itself back into the flames. Well, that's all I can do tonight. It's dark, or getting really dark now. So I'll try to start back on this tomorrow if I get a chance. So, but I never know when I've got time to do anything. It's just hit or miss, and I can work on stuff when I get the time, but I never know when that's going to be. So I'll catch you on the next one.